Hello, 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 Dan. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VIII. It occurs to me that I have no idea where we're going. So, to recap, last time we played in a sort of, we had a bit of a flashback, and, sorry, excuse my hair. It's a bit wild today. Because I did some gardening, then I had a shower, and then it wasn't quite dry when I had to go to work, so I put it up in a bun, and now it's just kind of all over the place. It's very, I don't know what it is, but yeah, my hair's doing some stuff today, but that's fine. So yeah, kind of what happened last time was we had a bit of a conversation. Had Brett being a bit of an emo for a while, and he was very sad. And then we kind of ended up having a bit of a flashback of Laguna. I was concerned because I felt a distinct lack of Laguna, and I gotta get my fix of Laguna. Like I still can't get over what happened with Julia. Like, Laguna's life is basically the equivalent of a soap, and I need it. It's just my feelings on the subject at any rate. But so we're gonna go back to the orphanage because I think somebody mentioned that we had to go speak to the sorceress, and I don't think I did that. So we're gonna speak to her. Because at the moment, I'm just kind of wandering over the map with no idea. Like last time, we spent a lot of time in combat on random islands doing some stuff. Mostly fighting, as one would expect. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to go speak to the sorceress and find out if she has anything useful to say. Because I have no idea where I'm going. We didn't get very far, to be honest. We didn't get very far away from the orphanage. I found some stray islands. There was like a zombie hand or two. It was lefty and righty, and then we found the skull at some point. It was a whole thing. I'm looking for left and right feetsies now. That's what I'm looking for. Feetsies. You know what? I'm gonna take us over. I'm gonna get us into the game, and I'm gonna start us up. Because the stream is late, so let's get into it. Do let me know if the game is too loud. It shouldn't be. I will adjust settings accordingly, but for me, at any rate, this game is quite loud. What? Don't you unknown exception occurred me? Okay. Yeah, it's just food was late. Food was running late, so I had to eat. Because otherwise, I was quite hungry too, and I didn't really want to wait. Because if I did, it would be like another 2 or 3 hours, and I'd kind of sit here being hangry, and I didn't want to be hangry. So I thought better to be late than be hangry. I just want to play my game, man. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we're having a boys' night, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, we found Laguna's village. That's where we got. I'm trying to turn in like both directions at the same time. Okay. Oh no, come back. Ooh, that's the reverse button. So the sorceress was back here somewhere. Do do do. Sorry, I still find I have trouble processing the oh god. Oh, here it is. Good. Okay. No, don't reverse into the water. That's not what I want at all. What is this random bush? It better be important. It seems very purposefully placed. Where'd he go? Where'd she go? I said don't reverse into the water, then I came back onto shore, and now... Ah, it's there. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Okay. Okay, where'd it go? Where is she? You're here briefly. Fair enough. She'll leave now and sleep. Thank you for popping by and saying hello. I do appreciate it. What is that? Can we go see? Am I not allowed to park? Oh. Bye! Oh, not you again. Can we fight something else? Oh yeah, you're good at this. So you could go ahead and you can punch it. Okay, you're settled too. Oh, he's dead already. Okay, that's fine. There are a lot of those. Wizard stones. Can we... What is happening? Okay. Okay, sorry. My game keeps... Okay, sorry. It's just my computer security has suddenly decided it hates Final Fantasy VIII right now. So hopefully I've just pushed some buttons and it's going to stop doing that. Because you stop it. You stop it right now. basically. That's all I have to say to that. My bad. I apologize. Good job we haven't actually done anything useful. Otherwise that would be a complete and utter bother, wouldn't it? It's alright though. I just got a bit lost. Anyway. We got rid of McAfee for that reason. It's actually my Windows protection. I don't have McAfee because McAfee's garbage, but like, it's just my Windows flagging it, because I had to alter some settings when I was doing Phoenix Wright the other day, because obviously it wasn't loading correctly. So now it's just, I think it's just like, I'm actually gonna just take offense to everything now. That's what I'm gonna do. And of course, you would, because he's got nothing better to do. Then, you know, be a dick to me, I guess. But, and by he, I do mean my computer, by the way. I don't mean anyone specific. Yet. This one was built for me. Actually. Gotta get me some curas. Running very low on those. Actually, if you could just be silent. And, thank you. Or asleep. Silent or asleep is also fine. Oh, damn it. Oh god, you've got like counter or something on, don't you? Shit. Technically, saving up and buying, while it takes longer, is probably, you know, cheaper ultimately, because these things, you know, they tend to add interest rates, don't they? Especially if you're paying monthly. Me saving. I know that feel. It's heartbreaking. Oh no, I know that feeling. It's very frustrating. Honestly, I zero out within days at times. It's just ridiculous. So I'm very, you know, I'm very fond of my computer. It's basically a treat. And I'm very possessive of it. It's very, I get very edgy when when people, my brother, actually, this was a gift from my brother, and it was very expensive, and like even when he goes on with that, you know what, I'll get you some new parts and we can put it in there and we can improve the thing, and I'm like, I just because knowing my luck, something is going to happen, and the computer's going to set itself on fire just in protest or something. With any luck, hopefully. I mean... Oh... Stop hitting Zell. Just stop it. What sort of nonsense is this? It occurs to me that Mr. 5000 Health only has so much. I really need to get Brett a new sword. Like, pretty much everyone else has had a new weapon except Brett. But to be fair, he has to be a friggin' special case and just, you know, just have the most obscure ingredients in his weapons. Thank you. Cover medium Alright. What a place. Is there anything at all I can help you with? The white seed ship, the one Ellone's on. Ooh, I was right. Those children are... They are very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long. I see. Oh yes, however, those children seem to have taken a liking to Cetra's landscape. Therefore, they may have stationed their ship by an inlet somewhere in the Centra continent. And Brett, please take with you this letter that I wrote. With this, they shall welcome you. Okay, you're gonna hang out with your wife then? The White Seed Ship. We first came up with it to protect Ellone from Ether. Edith served as the captain of the ship, but before long many children were brought on board, and it became somewhat of an orphanage. Just On a floating orphanage in the ocean. You'd have taught the children well, and they too were referred to as seeds. Don't know why he's decided that he's going to walk everywhere. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Cetra is... I don't know if there's like a big world map button. Yes, let's go. Yes, this is fine, thank you. Like I know there's this little one right here, but Balam Garden used to be on an island. I think it was called Balam Island. I looked at a map once. So it's not like any of these are helpfully labeled, let's be real. I don't know where I'm going. I don't want to go this way. It scares and confuses me. Oh, this music has such Final Fantasy IX vibes. It's not even... It's crazy. Crazy, right? Random island! Whee! Oh. Squeakity squeak squeak squeakin'. Yeah. So sad when it dies. It's just a happy little mushroom kicking your butts. And this is what it has to put up with. Isn't it fun having items for once? Okay, awesome. Okay, that's a whole roadblock. Okay, I think this is Cetra, because it's the main continent where we did the thingy exam. I know this is just a bunch of islands, but the thingy exam. You know, the thing we did basically immediately. Almost basically immediately. Have we been here? Do we know what this is? Is this where... Is this where we died a couple times? In that prison? Must be, right? What is this? What are those? Oh no! I thought it was a weird 2D fire, but no, it's just an angry fish. That looks like fire, which is almost, if not more, disturbing. Ow! Who's got the ex-husband then? Could it be Zell, or is he just... Ooh. I think he just healed the fish. Oh, so did he. Oh. They've got fire attack weapons. Of course, Belle must have the ex-hubby. Wow! You guys? Okay, sure, here you go. A fish hiding in the set. That is a land fish. Those are real. I mean, like if Star Wars taught me anything, landfish are real. And they're scary. Oh, wow. Okay, that fish took a beating. like it a lot. Like, the closer we get to Final Fantasy IX, the more the music resembles the Final Fantasy IX soundtrack, and I just love it. But I do really enjoy the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack in general. Oh, god damn it. Sorry. But yeah, I do really enjoy it. I find it pretty relaxing most of the time. Sometimes distressingly relaxing. FF9 is my favorite. Hands down. So far, anyway. Honestly, it's been a really long time since I've been able to play it all the way through for various reasons. But, I keep getting to a certain point and then stopping. I don't know why. Like, I've got a game that I play in my own time. I think at one point I managed to lose my save somehow. Not 100% sure. But, well, we're not allowed to hang out there anymore. Which is fair, I suppose. Where's my... Oh, there it is. But yeah, it is my favorite, the Final Fantasy IX. They look strangely purposeful. Oh no, is that like a... Is that the... No, that's not the exam cave. I don't know what that is, but it looks purposeful. Do. This is Cetra, right? This gigantic continent? Centra. I don't know why I keep calling it Cetra. Do. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's, we were there. That's where you get the brothers? Yeah, that's where you get the brothers, I think. That's where our school used to be. Cetra's below. Are we sure? No, stop it. Stop it. Go the correct direction immediately. I'm gonna see what this is. Just want to know if it's culturally relevant. Nope, there's nothing there. Awesome. Maybe that's the military base. Or something. Because that exploded. Oh no. Yes, the White Seed ship. Hi, Magic Master, by the way. How you been? I'm doing well, thank you. A little bit tired. Running a little bit late, but, you know. Can he complain? Well, I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. We got to sort you out, bruv. Esuna. Alright, kill the wee fucker. Oh no. Cell's out of commission. For the ship, it's in Centra, hidden in one of those. Yeah. We're working on it. I just got a bit distracted. Okay. Let's bring in the XY. Very slowly. Oh. Well, that thing deserves it, let's be honest. I hate those things. Oh, Magic Master, by the way, Dan's become a mod. I don't know if you were there for that discussion. But he's a mod now. Belhamel's card. What's the... Okay. I was like, what's a Belhamel? Presumably one of the two things we just fought. We wanted to go this way. Thought I'd take a shortcut off across land. Okay, so is this island up here, etc., or is it like down there somewhere, or is it like a little bit in this direction? South. Okay. Show me your hidey holes. I'm stuck though. I might take a moment. Okay, but presumably it's somewhere in here. Well, maybe it's there. There's like a little lagoon bit. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. No, it is not here, guys. This is not the place. Does it move every time you go find it, or does it just stay there once you found it? I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter what it does after you leave with Ellone, assuming you leave with Ellone. Oh, there it is. Just seen it. Just seen it. Swoosh. Where the F did it go? Does it move? So I swear to God, I'm not playing Pin the Tail on the friggin' mystery ship. That's... It doesn't move. Okay, I just found it and then completely lost it again. Okay, cool. I'm going in the complete wrong direction. Okay, it's it. Oh dear. My fantastic steering. We're going on land again. Do doopy doopy doo doopy doopy doo doopy doopy doo. Oh! Why is the ground glowing? This feels relevant somehow, but like not now. Playing a hide-and ship. We sure are. You know, I'm not convinced I actually did see that ship. Like, at this point, I'm just like, did I imagine that? What's happening? What's happening to me? I want to know what this is about. I also want to know what that's about. We'll go see if we can interact with this. Just because. And also, I'm gonna save again. Because we may have not done much, but we've done stuff. How dare you flee from thy destiny, dishonorable wretch? What? I am Odin. Ooh. My blue heaven, did it say? Okay. Oh no! I was wondering where you were. Oh shit! Maybe that's how it do. Can you not draw death? That's crazy. I like it. It's wild. Cute but deadly indeed. Everyone's grudge. Wow, holy crap. That's a lot of damage. I don't think we're gonna have time to kick the crap out of Onan. One of my commits just now was change text color. You get away from me! Like, they're so cute. They're just so dangerous. Oh my god. Look, I love that you guys commit to the cutscene like every single time, but this is time sensitive, and you need to stop. You need to stop. You kick the crap out of that thing right now. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'll do it later. I refuse. We don't have time. I love the Festival of the Hunt. I love the music so much. The Festival of the Hunt is seriously one of my favorite parts. Run away! Bravely! Final Fantasy IX is one of the ones where the music just keeps getting better and better and better. And the compulsory... See, this is the thing that I also like about Final Fantasy IX. They didn't do the animations all the time. They did them a fair amount, but not, like, unreasonably. Sometimes they were like, yeah, we know you've seen this animation like a million times. It's okay. Dude. I wish to find my destiny. Come on. This is really cool. Give me a moment. Let me just, can I borrow you? You're, like, dead, right? Yes! Fast! Bruiser Robin ran away. Zombie powder! Is that it? Do we have to go down the other stairs now? Or am I missing something? Also, that would be truly terrifying. To him to do what now? Oh, Jesus, no! God damn it. I'm gonna go back up. Come on, let's go. I swear to God, if Odin's not just like, chill out, man, I just wanted to see how long it would take you to do this. That statue is shiny. Ooh. Aw, no. No. I know you guys are a bunch of pansies, but I've got stuff to do. Got stuff to do. It does not have a left eye. Take out the right eye? So I know I saw the other one down there. Did we seriously have to wait for all of them to do this? I'm not sure what this means. Oh. How dare you do this to me? What's the answer? Somebody tell me the answer. I need to know. Is this a door or not? Come hither, knight errant, and test thy prowess. Dude! Stop being creepy. Are we just gonna get blasted out of the joint if, like... Yeah, I'll find the answer. At least Goldfish benefited from all of this. Alright. Come on, let's go. We're going to the other place. So to try a couple of Yeah. Yeah. See, I like to play games on my own, but if I'm playing in company and somebody else knows what to do, just, just wait for me to, tantrum first, and then I'll ask for help. I like to pretend I know what I'm doing, but it's very rare that I actually do. Honestly. Let's go this way. Or is that just a dead end? Ah. God damn it. I'm so good at going in the correct direction the first time. We must fight to run away. Which reminds me, Sin. Where are you going back? Never. Never. I will never play that game ever again. It can go straight to hell. No. I'm sure these would be excellent for AP. It's just heading slowly towards us. Just sort of... I'm waiting for the moment Odin turns around and is just like, "You guys suck," and kicks us out the building. Someone says straight to hell. To be fair, I am not that familiar with Shadow the Hedgehog. I have to... 2 knights but 1 victor. The heavens something something. Hey, listen. Can I have your eyes back? Oh! No. Don't like either of those. Give me your eyes. Is the answer, take your time. $42. How many eyes must a man have in a jar? Depends.
Depends on the jar, I guess. Yeah.
No. No, it isn't. Although that would be the debate, really, isn't it? Like, do you need like literally 42 eyes in a jar, or is this like a theoretical thing in a jar? Oh, I love those. They're so cute. They're like angry pangolins. Zero nine seven five two. 09752. Okay, awesome. Oh no, I need the eyes. Come back.
Got 4.5 minutes and counting. Give me your eyes.
Seriously, every bloody time.
Do you guys know what we need to do? We're just, I'm going to need your eyes.
Okay. Uh, 5, 2. And what? And what? Thank you. Don't forget, we got quotes if we got quotes. Oh, jeez. All right.
Excellent. Prepare thyself.
Yes, we have the exclamation point quotes thing, and we've got the exclamation point hashtag number thing. If you, I think we're up to like a solid 90 quotes. But the point is, you can now accumulate things that I say. Quote 11. I had a big dump. Why is it that one you pull up? Do you just specifically remember that one? The weak shall perish, the strong shall triumph. Shut up, Odin. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honor, let us fight. Beating! Oh yeah? Well, quote 59. Just let's see if that works. I mean, it probably won't.
Also that one, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Thanks. Oh, how dare you? Oh no. Oh my god! He just sliced them all in half! So that's what happens when the timer reaches 0. Oh god. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm invested in this. Like, I know we're supposed to be looking for some random woman, but I'm invested. We can do this. Sod off, will you? Not you, Magic Master, just the monster. Save to your Twitch notepad. Yeah. You guys know just how to support me in everything that I do. I am Odin. Frickin' Odin. Smart mom. Bye. I've got bigger fish to fry. And when I say fish, I mean a horse with 6 legs. No. Fried horse. Not his grandson. Yeah, that's a disturbing relationship that we've got going there. I know it's Loki's. He sure made some choices. I'm not. Especially you. He did have fun, but he made his choices. And a lot of them were not good. A lot of them were not. It's big mistake. Big mistake. Kink shame whoever I want, thank you. Gender fluid shapeshift. Yeah, I know. Okay. I demand to possess Odin. Get down! Down! You fool! How would that not be the most terrifying thing you've ever experienced, though? Because. Like if you hated heights, though. Never experienced lag. Bye. I like that running away in this is relatively easy. Nothing makes me happier than knowing that I can flee in an instant. I'll tell you one of the reasons I have never experienced one of the reasons I've never experienced lag in Binding of Isaac is because I've never played. Not really, anyway. Right, we've got 15 minutes to kick its butt, basically. No. Oh, did I... Do I have to actually... Do I have to go get the code from the thing? I'm gonna try it again. It's gonna take several seconds. Don't even worry about it. Zero 9752. It's correct. It's just... It's not... I'll take both your eyes. I'll take them to your brother. And I'll make sure you have a good time. No, it's 0752, I think. It might just be one of those things where it's like, actually, you need to do this? You can't just be clever with me. I have no idea. I've just been going into them, like, manually. Oh, 44429. Okay. Rude, you're actually gonna make me do this. Do you know, I need your eyes doesn't necessarily sound very sinister. I mean, it could, but it could also just be, I need you to look at something for me. So, like, it could be worse. Could actually be worse. Can't believe the code changes. Friggin' ridiculous. Come on. I didn't break it. I clearly just haven't activated the command or whatever. Anyway, put in Discord what you want me to correct it to, and I can do that later. Apparently it is. You're up in 6 hours. As I say, put it in Discord. Be alright. Oh, you haven't got triple. Oh, right. Well, I can fix that. Not to bother. Dum, 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 dum. I like that spell. It's pretty. Does he mostly just kind of sit there until you beat him?
He's like, actually, I just want to see how long it'll take you, because I've got like a 15-minute time frame, and if you can't beat me in that, I think you're just not worth it, man. You're not worth it. I'm getting nervous. I don't like this. It's like, it's not even worth smacking you in the face. I'm gonna go big, or I'm gonna go home. Come on, the ex-wife is tempting, you know it is. I know you're probably already hasted still, but just trying to think. Honestly. Why do I even bother summoning you people? Lisa is the only one that knows what she's doing. Did I win? Oh, I won. I won. Oh my god, I won. Ooh. G Mega Potion. Restores 1000 to all. Okay. Ooh, 8 of them. My gosh. Thou art strong, mortals. I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. Okay. Yep. Did we not? I guess I must not have I just didn't junction anybody. Okay. Odin is unequipable. Got him. Okay. Um, I don't know how that makes me feel, but okay. Doubles the effect of medicine. Sick. Revive? That sounds useful. Yeah, we'll do that. That looks like it's gonna take friggin' forever. Just continue your everyday life. Okay. Look at this fat ass throne. Um... Curse Spike. Got some of those. Can we go down here or not? I don't think we can, you know. Yep, he's just defying gravity, guys. No big deal. He's too cool to be equipped. Freaking edgelord. What the... Well, I mean, if anyone's gonna be an edgelord, I suppose it's gotta be Odin, right? So, are you insane? I cannot be called on command. Bloomin' absurd. Right, let's kick the crap out of this. And let's have a look at the ex-husbando. Imagine going to pick up Ellone and you're like, no big deal, I was just a bit late because I was fighting a GF. And I won, by the way, that's why I'm here. Oh, the menacing. Holy judgment, Batman! Oh, this is so cool. $900 damage. After all that. I suppose it's good we have something that does, you know, holy damage. We're like, holy shit. It's encroaching slowly. Come on, Mark, let's go. Can you fall asleep? Just real quick. No, he is unresponsive to sleep. In Mark we trust. I think I did have a vague nightmare about a Tonberry once. It was weird. It was like one of those. It was one of those times where it was like a semi nightmare. Like it was edging on the like the border of nightmare territory, but it just didn't quite get there. Oh, it tripped! Oh, poor baby. I mean, that's probably really good, actually. But, holy shit! Did you see how much health it had? Fuck it, just smack it. No! Ow. Um... Lisa, save me! I don't know what Meltdown does. Does anybody know what Meltdown does? Oh, good. Oh, it works! I wish I'd learned that sooner. I'm not quite sure what pain. Aww. Like, I'm glad it's dead, but its little feeties went, like, flopped. Just, aww. A chef's knife? Now, I'm almost certain that a chef's knife can be used to make weapons. Woo! Okay. What? did you do to me?
What did you do to him?
Damn it, I did him twice. Fine. Good, got that. Let's just, see what it looks like, you know, sort of health-wise. A mysterious being living in dungeons walks slowly towards the enemy and kills that enemy with a chef's knife. Holy shoots! That's a lot of health. Okay. 22k. $22,600 to be exact, but still. Total, not like at the moment. Triple. You have, like... Got to be kidding me, okay. I was hoping to, like, triple demi it, but I guess we'll just have to wait. Not bad damage. The Tonberry fell over. Hi, Starbreeze. How you been? We found Odin, and then we killed him, and then we kind of made friends. But he's not like a traditional GP. Um. Okay, that's enough of you. That's enough of you. And your danger zones. I want to leave. Okay, guys, just so everybody knows, we found our density. I mean, destiny. Cool. So we're gonna save real quick. Because today we have achieved goddom. Yeah. Found it! We found it! We meet again! I'm doing well, tired, but we've achieved some stuff today, so I'm not mad. I was very tired. I spent ages in the sun doing the gardening. It was a nightmare. It was so hot. Yeah. Other than that, I've had a satisfying day actually. It was good to get that gardening done. I put it off for ages. It was nice to be active for a while. Makes a nice change. I've been very in a sort of bleh place. I haven't wanted to do anything for a very long time, so it was nice to force myself to do something for once. We meet again. My name is Brett. We're Seeds from Bellland Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader. I'm in charge. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. I want to see Ellone. We pose no threat. Ida told us that you would be here.
Ida, how?
Ida's no longer under Sorceress Ultimatia's control. She's now our ally. So there's no reason for you to hide Ellone's whereabouts from us. We want to take Ellone back to protect her from Ultimecia.
Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave.
But I have a letter. I have a letter from the doctor. I have a doctor letter. Come on. Wow, long time no see, sir. Oh, look who's here. Brett, how's it going?
I can't believe you're here. Everyone doing good, sir? Go tell on them.
After you guys left, the Galbadian buttheads came after us, and we barely escaped to this boat.
I was sure we were goners, sir.
Zone went nuts and was thinking about swimming across the sea to escape. Hey, it was a plan. All you were doing was whining like a big baby.
We're gonna die, and look who jumped in first. You numbnuts.
I don't see how these wackos keep surviving. So, how's your mama? Where is she? Your mama fought with us against Ida. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now. I don't know what happened. We couldn't protect her. I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch! What did I say? What did I say, huh? I told you to take care of her. That nothing better happened to her. Scumbag! You pathetic lying scumbag!
It was. I enjoyed it. It was, as much as I dislike gardening, it was okay. It was nice to, have like a tangible thing that's been done, and progress has been made. It's a nice feeling to have something be done and is complete. I got a serotonins out of it. Zone, come on, easy, sir, easy. She's not dead.
They just don't know what's wrong with her, that's all.
Ain't that right, sir? Brett would never give up on her. Am I right, sir? We came here to get Ellone because there's a new evil force after her. If you can get Ellone and your mama together, maybe we can get your mama back.
Really? C-Zone? I told you, sir, your mama's gonna be fine.
She promised she would come back. We all have to free Timber together. Don't worry, sir. All right, but I'm gonna say it one more time. If something happens to your mama again, I swear. And he runs off crying, I guess. Okay, thanks, bye. Here.
This is Matron's writing. She really gave this to you?
You guys call her Matron too, huh?
Yes, ever since we were little.
We were raised by Ida too. It was difficult to fight against her, but we did. Fortunately, everything turned out well. Ida is no longer evil. She's back to her old self again, the kind matron we remember.
Brett, thank you. We owe you and the lamp garden much.
Even our salute is the same.
Matron told us it hasn't changed since Seed was established.
Gimme. Whatever this is, give it. Thank you.
Oh!
Damn it! God damn it! Who do you people think you are? Can we, trash magic? Is that allowed?
What? Your mama? Is that what fits well into every sentence? Is it your mama? Bet it's your mama. Yeah. It is very funny. I want to get rid of magic. Can we do that? Um, yeah, sure. Givell. There you go. Zell can have it. He's a holy boy. Okay, awesome. I did it. I sorted problems. I love sunshine. It feels good. What's told me sunshine is good for you? It is. Information, sir. Well, after this lady named Ida left, there haven't been any adults on the ship, so far I've seen kids and guys. I've only seen kids and guys our age. Achoo! It's getting dark already. It's getting too cold to sit out here these days. About Zone. Guess what, sir? During our stay here, I found Zone's weakness. But if I tell you, he would probably. Yeah, I can't. Oh, well, it's obvious he's in love with your mama. His weakness is not that surprising, let's be real. I heard the Galbadians recently dredged up some huge monolith from the sea, sir. I don't know what it's for, but they're probably up to no good. Ooh! Is that a Timber magazine? An old issue of Timber Maniacs. It's kind of cool to watch the sea. You hardly ever get bored of it. Yeah, well, these guys basically live on this boat. And they must never get seasick ever. Before I had to keep watch on my own, but now Zone's helping me. So it's a little easier. Yeah, you can have designated nap times and everything. It's crazy. Wow, cool. I got to talk to a stranger. I mean, is it that cool, really? Don't you just love the sound of the sea? It's so soothing, takes your mind off of everything. It reminds me of my childhood, which was very short-lived. I don't like studying that much, but I want to be like Miss Lena and wear that white uniform, so I gotta work hard. Aw, today's class is hard. It's important, but I don't understand. Mood. Today we're going to start a new book. It's a story about a very wise man named Vascaroon. The title of the book is The Legend of Vascaroon. Very riveting title. Where is she? Bring her to me. Bring me the girl.
So it says in the letter you're looking for Ellone.
Sorry. So it says in the letter you're looking for Ellone. I'm sorry, Ellone's no longer here. I can tell. Remember we picked her up from your garden near the FH coast? After that, we headed east to get away, away as far as we could from Ida and Galbadia. Before long, we encountered the Galbadian fleet. They had a lot of ships, obviously. They were searching for us. We should have been more careful. They pursued us in full force. Luckily, we were able to escape, but then our ship broke down and we were stranded. There was no way we were going to let the Galbadians take Ellone. Eventually, the Galbadians caught up to us, and we had no choice but to prepare for battle. Then an Etha ship appeared.
Is it Esta or Etha or Easter?
A battle began between them, and we were caught in the middle of it. Then something strange happened. Suddenly, an
Ether ship
came up beside us, and Etha soldiers came aboard. They told us to get aboard their ship. It sounded like an order to evacuate. Of course we refused. We didn't trust them, just as we didn't trust the Galbadians. As Etha soldiers were trying to convince us, the battle became more intense. Soon they were forced to leave our ship. As their ship was pulling away, Ellone yelled out something. Then, all of a sudden, she jumped onto their ship. It wasn't like her at all. To this day, I don't understand why she did that. After that, Ether's fleet withdrew from the battle and fled. After they left, well, it's a long story. After our ship is fully repaired, we plan to go to Ether. Sorry, Brett. We couldn't protect her.
So Ellone's in Esta.
We believe so.
That was a gigantic waste of time.
Have you decided on a destination?
Esta?
Oh, man.
Xenophobic Esta. That area's terrain is not really suited for a flying garden. Anyway, set a course for Esta. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing with her voice today. The Esta continent is surrounded by a huge mountain range. It's literally hidden away by the mountains. There isn't much contact with the outside world. That's why they're called the Silent Country. I can't believe we're going to Esta. These soldiers give me the creeps.
I'll bet they do, sir.
Give me a second. Okay. I think we'll continue with this next week. I know it's been a very short stream, but and I know I started late, but it is nearly 1 a.m. And we'll just get invested into something else. We know where Ellone could be. So when they say mountain range, do they mean like snowy mountain range, or just like a bunch of just a bunch of mountains? Just like the boring kind, not snowy kind. Doobie 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 doo.
Ah, it's a child!
Okay. It's gone. Don't worry guys, it's gone. Don't panic. We did good today, guys. A Sintra crater.
Bee garden dormitory.
Okay. Please.
Yes, it's quite late.
I'm a bit tired. But you know what? We'll continue this next week. I probably won't be streaming on Friday. If I do, we'll be streaming Phoenix Wright as per usual. I still have yet to think of an actual plan for Saturdays now. Maybe we'll do our first movie night or something. See how that goes. Or we'll do a community game of Phasmophobia. So if I'll let you guys know in Discord. If you're not already in the Discord community, please do join, and then at least you'll know, if nothing else, what we'll be streaming before we'll be streaming it. So I'll probably let you know at some point in the week what the plan would be for Saturday. If you guys, thank you for the link. If you guys prefer one or the other, do drop me a suggestion. I don't know what games you would like to see on the channel, but it really depends on what I've got. But a community game of Phasmophobia is pretty good. Town of Salem, you can play with a lot of people on that one, so it wouldn't be necessarily like me and 3 other people in the community playing several games of Phasma or whatever. Or we could do a movie night, and if there's a movie that you want to watch, please recommend something. But if you've got Amazon Prime, at least make it, because we can do watch parties on Twitch, so we can watch it together and stuff. I'll do like a little setup and stuff, so you don't have to look at my face constantly. But like, we can do little watch parties on Twitch. But you probably won't need to be a member of Amazon Prime. I think it might work slightly differently, but like, if regularly, for some strange reason, you can only have watch parties and watch a movie as long as you and whoever else is watching it with you also owns that movie. It's not fair, and it doesn't make sense to me anyway. It's not in the spirit of sharing, really, is it? If not, you'll sign up if need be. It shouldn't be too much. And also, of course, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to at least one channel a month with your Amazon Prime subscription. So, and it's generally also cheaper than subscribing via Twitch. Sorry, my mouth is failing to work. But yeah.
So if you don't have Prime, there are benefits, particularly relating to Twitch. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Sleep well when you go. I'm just gonna see if there's let's pop by and see how to be quiet. He's playing Hydroneer. If none of you know what that is, it's a cute little mining game. And it's you kind of just build stuff and build wealth, and I can't really explain it. I've seen it a few times played by Let's Game It Out, and he always makes it very entertaining. But he also likes to break games, so I've never actually seen it properly played. So please do join us. Thank you so much for coming. Sleep well when you go. If it's not your bedtime, have a great time zone. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.